Properties of minerals. As you got ready for school this morning, you used several materials made out of minerals, probably without even knowing it. Deodorants, shampoo, makeup, and toothpaste are all made from minerals. Anything made of metal, like your jewelry, zippers, or buckles on your clothes, also come from a mineral. Even the salt you put on your food is a mineral. A mineral is a naturally occurring inorganic solid with a definite chemical composition in an orderly arrangement of atoms or ions. Approximately 4,000 minerals can be found on Earth. However, only about 30 are common. 10 of these are called the rock-forming minerals. These minerals occur naturally and are not made in a laboratory. Quartz, feldspar, and olivine are a few of these rock-forming minerals. For a substance to be a mineral, it must have all 5 of the following characteristics. First, to be classified as a mineral, a substance must be formed by processes that occur in the natural world. A mineral must also be inorganic. This means that the mineral cannot form from materials that were once part of a living thing. Minerals are solids, but not all solids are minerals. A solid is matter with tightly packed atoms or ions. It has definite shape and volume. To be a mineral, a solid must have a crystal form. And when the particles of a mineral line up in a pattern that repeats over and over to form a solid, this is called a crystal. A mineral also has a definite chemical composition or range of compositions. This means that a mineral always contains certain elements in definite proportions. Almost all minerals are compounds. Elements, such as copper, silver, and gold, are minerals. Mineralogists, or scientists who study the distribution of minerals, mineral properties, and their uses, have identified simple tests to help classify unknown minerals. Using physical and chemical properties of minerals, you are able to discover a mineral's identity. As you learn how to identify minerals, you will discover that color alone cannot be used for mineral identification. Many different minerals can be the same color. For example, olivine and pyroxene are both green. In contrast, the same mineral can be different colors, such as quartz, which can be clear, white, smoky, purple, or even orange. Some minerals, such as graphite, produce a powdery residue when scratched. When rubbing a mineral across an unglazed porcelain plate called a scratch plate, sometimes this will leave a colored streak on its surface. Streak is the color of a mineral in powdered form. Streak is only useful for identifying minerals if they are softer than porcelain. Luster is the way a mineral reflects or absorbs light at its surface. It's really how shiny it is. Minerals that are metals, such as copper and silver, reflect light, which gives a very shiny luster called metallic luster. Non-metallic minerals have luster types that might still be shiny, but are not reflective. For example, a diamond. A diamond has a brilliant luster, but it is not shiny. Other descriptions of minerals include waxy, silky, or pearly. These are all different types or descriptions of luster. Minerals that lack shiny luster are often called earthy or dull. Each mineral has a characteristic density. The density of an object is equal to its mass divided by its volume. If you pick up 2 minerals that are about the same volume and hold one in each of your hands, the one that feels heavier is the one with the greater mass and therefore a greater density. With practice, you will be able to identify certain minerals simply based on how heavy they feel. Many times minerals break and provide clues to a mineral's identity. If minerals break where bonds between atoms or ions are weak and break with a smooth, flat surface, it has cleavage. Other minerals, such as quartz, break unevenly because the bonds are equally strong in all directions. And if the mineral breaks and forms uneven surfaces, it has fracture and fracture patterns, and these fracture patterns can be very unpredictable. Hardness of a mineral is the resistance of a mineral to be scratched. A German mineralogist by the name of Friedrich Mohs developed a scale to compare the hardness of different minerals. The Mohs hardness scale ranges from 1 to 10, with the hardest value being 10 and the softest value being 1. Finally, the crystals of each mineral grow atom by atom to form minerals' particular crystal structure. Looking at the image on the slide, geologists classify these structures into 6 groups based on the number and angle of the crystal faces. Some minerals can be identified by special properties. Magnetism occurs naturally in a few minerals, such as magnetite. Minerals like calcite and fluorite glow under ultraviolet light and have a property known as fluorescence. Sometimes a mineral's texture or how it feels also helps identify it. Graphite feels greasy, while talc is smooth. Some minerals react with chemicals. Calcite fizzes and produces a gas when it comes in contact with hydrochloric acid. And then some minerals have very distinctive odors, such as sulfur, which smells like rotten egg. Okay, it is time to show what you know.